Have you ever gotten inside your Tesla before and the air conditioner kicks on and all of a sudden you just smell this smelly smell that smells kind of smelly?
A smelly smell that smells smelly.
Well, that stank, that's a common issue that all Model 3s and Model Ys seem to have. And it's because Tesla uses these cheap paper filters. These things stink. Yeah, you gotta get rid of that. Instead, you wanna replace them with these brand new HEPA certified carbon air filters. These things are gonna keep your Tesla smelling fresh and clean, and that's exactly what we're gonna work on today. The fine folks over at Temai went ahead and they sent us a set of their HEPA certified carbon air filters to help solve that problem. Oh, and by the way, but didn't just send us some goodies, we've got some goodies for you too. That's right, today we've got an awesome Temai sponsored giveaway for you guys. So make sure to stick around and watch the whole video because we got all the details for you of Temai's giveaway at the end. All right, what do you say? Let's go get rid of all that stink. Ugh, yeah, that's... Ugh. So before we start this project, let's take a look at what exactly it is we're working with here. In the box, we're getting paperwork, pretty standard, right? 2 new HEPA grade carbon air filter replacement cartridges. Awesome. And then I can hear the tools in here already. We get a trim removal tool. I gotta tell you guys, the fact that this is included in this is awesome because I feel like this is like the one thing that most people don't have that try to do it themselves, and not having one of these is exactly how you break the plastic tabs that are down there that we're going to be dealing with shortly. Home run to me for including this in there. And then in addition to that, we also have a few wrenches that we can use, but it's nice that they literally include everything that you're going to need for this. That's a nice touch. Now, one other thing that we're gonna need for our install, this doesn't necessarily have to be something that you do, but this comes highly recommended if you really truly wanna kill that stank. This is what you gotta really do. You're gonna wanna clean the air conditioning condenser that's actually in that crevice that we're going to be moving into to get the air filters out. This is a condenser cleaner. It's a spray can. It's super easy. It comes with like this hose attachment on the top of the can. You stick the hose in there, you spray it. You don't have to drain this stuff out. It's actually designed that it's all going to drip down. This should really, between the two, this is what's going to ensure that you're going to be stink free for a very long time. We are going to be working down here in the passenger side footwell, and well, it's kind of a cramped and tight space, so we'll see how good of a job we can do camera-wise. We'll see. So first things first, we want to go ahead and move the seat all the way back. The first thing we have to do is we have to take off this bottom plate that sits right underneath your glove box. It's right down here. This plate that the footwell light is in, this plate is what we got to take off. This is then going to be able to give us access to get back here and take off this side panel from the center console. This whole piece right here just pops right off, and then the actual airbox itself for the filters is actually right back here. There's a cover that's right about there that we're going to pop off. It's like being a plumber. Having to get under here and do all this. Up here, you're gonna have these little tiny clips that are right here. There's one here, there's one here, there's one here, and then there's another one here. So it looks like there are 4 total clips that we have to pop out. Now we're gonna use that trim removal tool, this thing. We're gonna use the trim removal tool to just pop that out nice and gently. Now this should pop right out. There we go. That pops right out. This is the wire that's attached to the light you just saw. We just unplugged this. It's really easy to do right in the wire house assembly right there. All you do is you push that tab down and then the wire harness slides right off from the light. It's really super easy. Now, the trickier one is this audio one on the speaker that's over here. So we have two choices that we can do. Option A is we can actually just unscrew. There's two screws on either side of the speaker. We can use this tool and actually unscrew the speaker, remove it from this piece altogether, and then take the piece out. Or option number two would be we can unhook the wire from the speaker and then leave the speaker still attached to the panel and pull the panel out. So I'm going to try option 2 first, see if I can get that wire out easily. This is the wire harness here. The spot that I have to get to is actually, it's like right up on the top. It's actually right in there. There's a little spot here. That's where I gotta stick this to get it to the press. And then that wire essentially should pop out. Let's give it a try. It doesn't seem to want to release. All right, option 1. We're taking the speaker out.
Nice.
This is definitely a lot less frustrating because this is only 2 simple screws. Now the speaker pops right off. The panel, she's free. Let's pull her out. Set that panel aside. So next what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull this panel right here off, and we're gonna start by just kind of going in here with our trim removal tool and just popping. Well, I don't even need the trim removal tool to pop that one off, but we're just gonna start popping all these clips out along the trim sides here. You're gonna hear some popping, and that's okay. You have to hear popping because the clips have to release. So let's go ahead and let's pull this part off. I recommend starting at the top. And then working your way around. One critical thing I forgot to do here. Obviously, you got to start by taking your floor mat out. All right, now let's try this again. Again, grab our tool. All right. So now this panel comes right off. So up here, this is the airbox we're going into. See this thing right here? This is the cover for the airbox. That screw is the screw that we got to undo. This screw right here is what we're going to undo, and that's going to release this box right here, which is exactly where our air filters are located. Now, one thing to kind of be careful of is this area down here. This, yeah, that's the abyss. Anything falls into there, any screws, anything like that, yeah, you can kiss that bye-bye. You're not recovering that. That is the black abyss. During all this, make sure you're securing all your tools, your screws you took out and all that stuff, and make sure nothing falls down there. Otherwise, yeah, you can say goodbye to that. So let's go ahead and let's get that filter cover off. Screw. Don't let it fall in the abyss. And there is our airbox cover. Here's our air filters right here. There's the factory one. It has this little tab here that you use to pull it out. There we go. That's the upper one. Oh, oh, the other side. Look at that. Oh, dude. Look at all that nastiness. We haven't even had our Model Y for a year. Oh, that's nasty. No wonder why we get so much stank. This thing's gross, man. There's little pieces of leaves, there's bugs, all sorts of dirt in there. There's the second one. First one slides in and goes down. The second one sits on top of the first one. So the one we just got out is the second one. There's the tab for the one underneath. So we're gonna pull this up and then it slides right out. And we have, oh, even more nastiness. Look, lots of dead bugs. Ew, man, that's just nasty. We can now get started on cleaning what's actually in there. Part of the reason why you get so much stink in your car is the condenser is filled with mildew and all sorts of nastiness that just has sat and collected in there. So that's where this cleaner is going to come in handy. The cleaner comes with this can, the actual spray cleaner itself, and then it also comes with this. This is the cap that goes on top of it, and then this is the hose that we're just gonna shove inside that hole, and we're just gonna spray this whole can, and we're gonna try and get this spray over as much as we can in there. This is what the inside looks like after we sprayed all that cleaner. We're gonna set our clock. Hey Siri, set a timer for 20 minutes.
20 minutes, counting down.
So we're gonna wait our 20 minutes, then we're gonna come back, check it, make sure it looks good. And assuming all looks good, then we're gonna go ahead and put the new carbon filters in, and we're gonna get all that going. There's Michelle, and she happened to say, oh, those filters don't look too bad.
Go up close, they're a lot worse.
That's what,
Ew, that sounds awful.
yeah, that's what you've been breathing in. And that's just one of them. Look at all the dead bugs and...
Gross. Well, can't wait to see the new smell. Thanks for fixing it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go get my nose.
Yeah, go enjoy your peaceful relaxation time.
Bye.
Now, when we're putting in our new air filters, you want to make sure that they're going in the correct orientation. If you remember when we were pulling the old ones out, they had these little tabs on them that were in the upper right-hand corner. Well, we want to make sure that our new air filter has its tab in the same position, in that upper right-hand corner. If you happen to be using the Temai ones, well, they make it even easier for you because they even give you a little reminder over here on the side. They let you know, hey, the airflow goes this way, and that this side should be facing the front of the car. As always, guys, we will have links to these Temai HEPA Air Filters down below. We'll also have a link down there for you as well for the cleaner that we use to clean off the AC condenser. So everything will be down there for you guys. All right, guys, it's time for that giveaway. We promised you guys on last week's video that if you got our subscriber count up to 5,000, we would do a giveaway, and well, you guys blew that away. Thank you so much, guys. So, to enter the giveaway, it's very simple. First, you do need to be a subscriber to the channel. Second of all, you need to make sure to follow us on Twitter. Here is our handle right here. We are going to reach out to the winners and contact them via Twitter. Subscribe to the channel, make sure to follow us on Twitter, and then go ahead and just drop us your Twitter handle down below in the comment section. Next Saturday, we're going to pick out a couple winners, and we will send you a DM through Twitter directly. They are gonna get some awesome accessories from Temai, guys. They are sending it to you guys directly. Thanks to Temai for hooking up those awesome giveaways. And let's jump right back to the video. All right, guys, we let the fan run for the 2 minutes that we were supposed to. Now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put the new HEPA air filters from Temai in the car, and then we're gonna start patching it all back up. Here is filter number 1, tab on the upper right. Just slides right in. Make sure our speaker is hanging safely out there. All right. Slide it in. You want to make sure it drops nice and even. There we go. That one's in. Now our next one. All right, they're in. Let's go ahead and pop our cap back on top. I'm gonna make sure that back pin gets underneath everything. So that way the top doesn't just pop off. The next step, we put the side panel back on there. Side panel back installed, check. We got to put our speaker back on the panel and then put the panel back up. So you just take that empty shell, stick it in there like that, then you take your middle piece and boom, snaps right in place. Now everything's locked in. Boom! Everything's back together, everything's looking good. after hours of excruciating, painful install. I showed you the gross.
It was disgusting.
Yeah.
The one side looked fine, but woo, when you turned it over.
Let's turn her on, see what we smell. It smells good.
It does. It smells fine.
It actually
smells normal. It doesn't smell like dirty air.
No, like it's not perfumey. It almost kind of smells like
fresh.
Yeah, it's almost kind of like what the dog smells like when they come back to the groomer. Maybe I should put that in the video.
And it's clean down there. You cleaned up your whole mess. You didn't leave anything behind except what's on the driveway.
We don't need to put that in the video either. Well, obviously, we'll have to test this out more as it goes along.
Especially on those rainy, wet, yucky mornings.
We'll report back in the springtime when we get there and let you know if it still smells good. But so far, this is improved.
It took a little while, but if you can do it, anybody can do it.
What is that supposed to mean? I had to, like, take a whole day off of work. Like, this was...
Oh, please, a whole day off of work.
Actually, it's pretty easy install, but...
I was impressed. Like, 45 minutes into it, and you already had the whole thing out, and you were ready to go.
Yeah, we had minimal curse words, too. Well, there you have it, guys. That's how you get rid of the stink out of your car. And now that we've kind of gotten acquainted in all sorts of different crazy angles and from all sorts of different ways, I feel a little bit more connected to you guys. It's really a pretty easy install all together, start to finish. Took about an hour to get it done. Thanks for watching, guys. As always, if you found this video helpful, please make sure to smash that like button down below. And while you're down there, go ahead and click that subscribe button. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you real soon in another one.